Welcome. Pick three at a glance, family and first time viewers. Here we have the 822 that fell February 10th. Here at Pick three at a glance, we take 22 numbers, do the 1-1 rundown on 22 numbers, and with those 22 numbers, we have all 1,000 numbers and their possible combinations, all at a glance. And if you ain't tracking, like an old gentleman used to tell me, you ain't winning. And so with Pick three at a glance, I make it easy for you to track your own numbers for your own state and see what's going on with the actual 1,000 numbers in your state. Alrighty, so here we go. Missouri Evening Draw 822 came in February the 10th. And tracking here, we have the 1-1 rundown for the 822, the winning number that came in. If you're not familiar with the 1-1 rundown, I'm going to show you how it works. It's the only rundown with the Pick three at a glance that you'll ever have to worry about learning and doing. You won't have to worry about all the other tic-tac-toes, the date sums, the root sums, the grids, and all the different other methods and strategies you got out there, because you're tracking the actual 1,000 numbers for your state. And the system is tailored for you to track your own state and your own numbers. Like the old man say, if you ain't tracking, you ain't winning. All right? So here you go. Or winning like you could by tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. Here is you do the 1-1-1 rundown. You add 1 to each one of the winning numbers that came in. It's a simple and easy rundown to use. So you add 1 to 8, you get 9. You add 1 to 9, you get 10. But you don't use the 1, you use the 0 in lottery math. Then you add 1 to 0, you get 1. Then you add 1 to 1, you get 2. 1 to 2, you get 3. 1 to 3, you get 4. 1 to 4, you get 5. 1 to 5, you get 6. 1 to 6, you get 7. And 1 to 7, you get 8. And the same number at the bottom, at the bottom you have at the top, you add it correctly. And same thing with the 2. You just add the 1 to the 2. You count down. You go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When you get to the 9, quite naturally, you're going to do the 0 because it's 10. And you don't use the 1. Then you go 1, 2. Same number at the bottom. At the top, you add it correctly. Same with the 1 and the other 2 is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then you have the 10, which is a 0. Then you go 1, 2. Can't get no simpler than this, folks. That's why I use it, because I was terrible in math. And this 1-1 rundown was the most powerful thing that I could use. I came up with this method of running the 1-1-1 rundown on my own pretty much to make it simple for me and anybody else that I wanted to teach the strategy to. Now, what you're looking for off this rundown is the base number. Remember I said I had 22 numbers that I do the 1-1 rundown just like I did on here. That gives me all 1,000 numbers and their possible combinations. When you have that base number, that base number is going to always be in any winning number that comes in, just like it was in this 822. The base number is 044, which is in column 10. Also, with the 822 is a double. Doubles can come 3 different ways, okay? So they can come 822, 282, and 228. It's good for you to know the difference between the doubles and the singles and the way they can come. Singles come 6 different ways. Like a number like 123 could come 6 different ways. Doubles like this one, 822, only come 3 different ways that you can catch it. And triples can only come 1 way. That's why I don't invest in triples. I don't play triples at all, except after I didn't track and see certain signs of when it's best to play a triple. And that's usually in November and December. That's the only time I look at playing triples, period. Okay, so let's go here. We're saying that the 044 base number is in column 10 of the doubles. So here you go. These are singles right here. But we're going to skip over them for right now. I want to confuse you to get to the doubles. All right. See where it says column 10 on the doubles? There's the 044. You find the 044. And then you go right down to 044 and go down. And you see that 822? There it is right there. Mark it off. You're working with the law of average. Pick 3 works off the law of average. You're only going to get a third of the 1,000 numbers every year. Nothing's going to change that. And if you ain't tracking those 1,000 numbers to see what numbers have played and what numbers haven't played, it's hard for you to catch those numbers because you don't know why you playing the numbers. And the only way to know why you playing the numbers is tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. With Pick 3 at a glance, you track the front pair, the back pair, single digit. Okay? So you mark that off. As you eliminate the numbers off of these columns, then the object is to play the numbers that haven't fallen. You're looking to play the numbers that haven't fallen. Okay? Throughout the year, you study watching the columns and the numbers. You do it on paper. Learn the Pick 3 at a glance strategy. Don't burn your money up until you can see what these numbers are doing in your state. These numbers do not run the same in every state. They just can't. So unless you know what the numbers are doing in your state, then you're playing a loser's game. Just because a number falls in a multiple different states don't mean it's going to fall in your state unless you're tracking to see why that number would even fall in your state. I don't play a number unless I know why I'm playing a number. And I don't play a whole lot of numbers. I might play my set of 4 or 5 numbers for 90 days. But when I hit, I always know where I'm going to get my numbers because I'm tracking my actual 1,000 numbers. I'm not just using the tic-tac-toe, date, sums, grid, different flips and different mirror strategies, which don't show you what's going on with all 1,000 numbers like the Pick 3 at a glance strategy. I'm pretty sure my strategy here is the only one on YouTube, and I can boast on that because I put this together over 30 years, and now I'm sharing it with everyone. So, and my strategy, you can strategize, you can build a skill set with Pick 3 at a glance because you're working with the actual 1,000 numbers in your state. So you got the 044, you mark off the 822. You know that number's gone for been played. All right, and that's how all the columns work. Works the same way on the singles. Now let me show you what all the base numbers are. Let me go to the doubles. The base numbers are the numbers at the top that you do the 111 rundown on, like 001, 002, 003, 004, 005, triples, zeros. Like I say, I don't play triples till around November, December, only if no triples fail all that year, pretty much. Okay, then 011, 022, 033, 044. Then the singles, 012, 013, 014, 015, 016, 017, 018, 024, 025, 026, 027, 037. That's 12 and 10. The 22 numbers with the 1-1 rundown gives you all 1,000 numbers in their possible combinations. And whenever you get whatever the winning number come in, it will one of these base numbers, and that will always be in that rundown. Now over time you automatically know when you see the base number and what column it comes off of. All right. Also, the thing that I love about the 111 rundown, it automatically gives you the mirrors of every number of those 1,000 numbers. So the mirror is like 012. The mirror 012 is 5, 6, 7. Right in the column. So if the mirror in the 01, if I see a column and I didn't track an 012 and the 5, 6, 7 together hasn't failed, then I'll play those two numbers by tracking. I know the patterns. You start building a skill set. Like the 1, 2, 3, the mirror of it is 6, 7, 8. The 013, the mirror of it is 5, 6, 8. See what I'm saying? You always know what those 1,000 numbers are doing because you can always see the number and its mirror, whether either one of those fail or not. Okay? Same with the doubles. Let's go here with doubles. Like the 001, the mirror of it is 5, 5, 6. The 112, the mirror of it is 667. The 223, the mirror of it is 778. All at a glance. All you have to do is print this out and then make the sheets and start marking the numbers off for your state. Okay. Now here, what I have is another strategy. It's called the number positioning. What you want to know is when a number for that month, when they come in for the month, you want to know what position the number is called and what position the number is in. Not just that a number ain't played. If you know a 2 ain't played all month, that ain't doing you no good if you don't know where to play the 2. Okay? So what I did, I took 3 little simple columns, 0 to 9, and did 3 columns. Like I'm using the 927 as an example. Say your play number is 927, your daily number, or you playing as often as you can. However you set your strategy up, stick with a budget, play a budget. Don't stress yourself out. Don't force yourself to try to win these numbers. I want you to play because you want to and not because you have to, because you ain't paid your light bill, your gas bill, your telephone bill, and other bills messing with these numbers. Been there, done that, y'all. I know what I'm talking about. That's why I put together a system that would be easy for everybody to use and understand and be able to win off of if they use the system. The system only works if you work it. Okay? And I'm here to help you. Now, like this 927, you mark the 9 on the front, the 2 in the middle, and the 7 on the end. Okay? Now let's say you realize, let's say the 2 didn't fall for the whole month as you marking them off, the numbers as they came in. And you playing the 927, and it ain't failed yet. You definitely want to play it as 972, 50 cents straight, and 792, 50 cents straight. That's the way I do it. And my 927 straight box. Because the likelihood of me hitting it like that is greater. Because the 927 will hit it in Missouri is $350. And if I play that 972 and the 792, 50 cents straight also. So that's going to be $300 when they come in like that. So you have to strategize. You have to have a strategy to winning, not just a guess to win. All right. Here is the pairs. Let's go with the 822 that came in for the 10th. What I do, by the 822 is only 2 numbers that's different, the 8 and the 2. So I would mark the double 2s on top and the 28 on the bottom down there, where you go the 20, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. That's 2 pairs. So let's say the 1, 2, 3 came in. It's got 3 different numbers. You mark the 12, the 13, and the 23 off. Okay? And then quite naturally, if you have a triple come in, it's only 1 number like triple zeros. You just mark the zeros off. At the end of the month, this is a monthly strategy. Whatever pairs then come in, you move them over into the next month and start looking at playing those pairs that didn't come in the previous month. You'll see it falling. They'll start falling, and then you'll start be able to see how the pairs are falling in your state and what pairs didn't come in. So you know the best way to play your number. You'll start being able to read the numbers and knowing what's going on with them. And here's the front pair, back pair. This is another sheet. I always want to know what front pair on the numbers and back pair didn't fall. This is a yearly sheet. The numbers on the top are the same as the numbers on the bottom. So just like that 822 that came in today, I'd go to the top and I'll mark off the 82. And at the bottom, I'll mark off the 22. That way I know the double 2s fell on the back and the 82 fell on the front. End of the year, I'll always know what pairs haven't failed, and then I'll move those pairs over to play the next year. It takes 3 years for all those 1,000 numbers or better to rotate out. So if you're starting all over every year, you playing numbers that already failed that more than likely won't repeat. Okay? That's why you have to keep tracking from month to month, so you can see what numbers fail already and what numbers are left by the law of average to start playing and to pick up the play when you win. Not just running tic-tac-toes and date sums and grids and all that every day. You need to be tracking the actual 1,000 numbers every day to see what's going on with them. Now, the way I play the triple zeros, like I say, if ain't no triples fail all year up to November and December pretty much, I'll look to see if, let's say, double zeros ain't fell on the front all year, and double zeros ain't fell on the back all year. And yeah, that can happen. And it has happened. Well, I had the double eights. I hit double eights last year. Because double eight on the front only fell once in January. And the double eight on the back didn't fall at all. That's how I track my triples. And so I started playing triple eights. I don't have to play all those different triples trying to hit triples and guessing what triple play. I knew by law of average, triple eights had to be in the mix when it fall. 9 out of 10. Because the double eight hadn't failed at all. And then you might see that double eights might not fall for 3 months, front or back. Or double eight ain't failed for 3 months, period. That's when you know. That's when you can start reading the actual 1,000 numbers and stop guessing the 1,000 numbers. You have an actual strategy that you can build a skill set for your estate, not nobody else's estate, not no getting numbers from every other place, which I used to do. Now I can track my own numbers. Even if I don't hit, I'm not upset because I know what I'm doing. I know what numbers I'm tracking. I know what numbers I'm looking at. I know what front pair ain't fail. I know what back pair ain't fail. I know what single digit and what position ain't fail. How long is being since it failed, because I'm looking at it. And let's go here. I want to show you another thing that happened. This looks like a simple strategy here. But with this simple strategy, I seen each month that sevens hadn't failed in no position for 2 months. I thought I was tripping. I said, this can't be true. Ain't no sevens fail all but I wouldn't have known that just doing tic-tac-toe, date sums, grids, multiple different rundowns. I said, this can't be true. I went back and checked my data, and it was true. You know what number I played, don't you? And hopped on and hit. Triple sevens. Say, sevens ain't played in 2 months. I'll play the heck out of sevens. Yeah, that's how you do it, y'all. And ain't no strategy out there gonna tell you what numbers come the next day. That's fool's gold, as they say. That's fool's gold. If you're trying to figure a strategy, find a strategy that's gonna tell you what number comes this day, ain't gonna happen. You have to work with the law of average to see on the average how many of these numbers gonna come out. If you played 10 numbers exact, let me just go here. Let me go back here. Let's go. Okay, let's go to let me go to the zero, my favorite column, number 1. So you take column number 1, play these numbers exactly just like they are every day, 365 days out of the year. The most on average over time now, over that 3 or 4 years I'm telling you about, over time, you're only going to get on average maybe 3 of those numbers exact. That's playing all year. If you're playing them 50 cents, that's what, $5. When you're playing more than that, that's all you're going to get. And look at the money you didn't put in, and you don't know why you're playing your numbers. You have to track, because you're only going to get a third of the numbers. I don't care how you shake it, bake it, or slice it. You're going to only get 365 of those numbers out of the year. And you still got 635 of them left. You don't have no idea why you're playing, what they doing, how they jumping, how they popping. If you ain't tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. I don't care what system they got out there. Those 1,000 numbers are pulled randomly. Every day. That don't change. But the law of average don't change either. It's a small percentage. But you can track that small percentage down and narrow down what numbers are more likely to come out. If you know on column 1 here, let's say column 1 ain't failed in 4 months, then column 1 is your column to be playing. Because you're tracking all these numbers every month. You're making a sheet every month to track the numbers, so you'll know when the last time a number fell and the last time the column fell. You're going to always know. Ain't no guesswork. You're going to always know. So you'll know how long the column fell and how long it's been since any of the numbers fell off that column. So if you take column 1 and you know that 1, 2, 3 and the 6, 7, 8 ain't filled, they're your numbers to play. Because 9 out of 10, the likelihood those numbers going to come, working with the law average. Working with the law average is the only real thing you got to your advantage. And I play my numbers 60, 90 days, 120 days. I don't care, but I don't invest a lot of money. I got a budget. I might play 4 numbers 50 cents straight, and then I play my front pairs and back pairs, and I might play my front pairs $2 on the front pair of that same group. That's $4. Or if I'm gonna cut back, I'll cut back off one of the dollars on one of the pairs. That'd be $3 a day. Or I'll play 2 straight and 50 cents on the front pair. That's $1.50 a day. I can manage and budget my money, but I ain't jumping on and off all them doggone numbers trying to hit them. Because when I do hit, I'm going right back into my numbers that I didn't track and know why I'm playing them. Now, I don't mind not hitting my numbers because I know why I'm playing my numbers. I know it's just a matter of time. And then when I hit, I know why you get frustrated when you didn't play the number and miss the number. You ain't got no earthly idea where you're going to get your next number to make up for that loss. You ain't got no earthly idea what number you going to play. Not at all. Zero. Like I used to be. I was like that, y'all, out there like that there. I was out there like that there. Yeah. Okay. Each one of these columns they mirror an opposite. Because let's say 012 is the same as 567. 123 is the same as 678. 234 is the same as 789. 5 is the same as 890. You see what I'm saying? You'll be able to look to see what numbers ain't filled, and you'll be able to see the opposites that ain't filled. You can't beat this with a stick, y'all. My system anyway. If you're tracking all 1,000 numbers. So I'm here to help you. You can call me at email me at momoneyterry@gmail.com and learn this strategy. This is a lifetime strategy. You'll never have to change off of it if you use it. And it only works if you work it. I'm state specific with Missouri for right now, but I can teach anybody how to use it in their state. It only works if you work it now. Don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. But if you are playing pick 3 and you ain't using a tracking system, track all 1,000 numbers, you sleeping. Like my mama used to say, get up, boy. Get out that bed. Don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. So you got to work to make your dreams come true. Ain't nothing falling out the sky for you. And pick 3 is the only one you can do. It's the only one that's got 1 in 1,000. Pick 4 got 1 in 10,000 numbers. That's all strictly luck. Ain't no straight strategy yet. And you got pick 5. That's 1 in 100,000. And if you play that, make sure you just playing it for luck. If it was me, I'll get me a set of numbers and just lay on them. I wouldn't know why I was playing them because ain't no way you can figure out why you're playing the number unless you dreamed it or whatever, and no telling when that might come. I've dreamed numbers that didn't come, and I dreamed 1 or 2 that might have come in 10 years. So, but I've made my best tracking these numbers, the actual 1,000 numbers. I'm going to get off this soapbox, y'all, in a minute here. I'm trying to make sure I think of anything else I need to mention to y'all. But yeah, them sevens, you could have the same thing going on in your state right now, where 7s ain't failed in 2 months or 3s ain't failed in 2 months, and you miss it. Yeah, because you ain't tracking. Or column or a set of numbers ain't failed in 4 months, and you missing because you ain't tracking, and you playing your money. Okay, so that's pretty much it that I got. And leave comments. The only way you're gonna learn. You'd be sleeping if you don't ask me comments on this. Don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream, babe. That's it. No, nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. All right. Disclaimer. Yeah, track your own number for your own state. I can track, and you know, no date sums, but this is no date sums, no root sums, no grids, no tic-tac-toe, no flips, no multiple different rundowns. All you got to do is track the actual numbers in your state, know what's going on with them, and pick three of the cleanse, make it easy and simple. Alrighty. State lottery is not set up for you to win, but for you to lose. License plates, birthdays, chasing numbers, guessing anniversaries, or lucky pet numbers is wasting money if you ain't tracking. And if you hit up for luck, I'm telling you, luck runs out, believe me. So start planning, start tracking, and start winning. All right. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. The main thing is going to be for your comment. If you're going to learn this system, don't be sitting to the side trying to learn it on your own because you don't want to communicate with me, because you'll be wasting your time, I'm telling you. I can get you on the right road, then you can run off with it, but I wouldn't be trying to figure it out by myself. It's easy, but I need to, you need to start leaving comments or something. And if you do leave a comment and I don't respond to it, it might be that I missed it on YouTube or something. But best is to email me at momonetary@gmail.com. I'm probably going to have to put that on one of these slideshows here. I might have it on it, do I? No, I don't. But I will put it up probably big. So y'all start commenting. You can't go wrong. It ain't going to cost you nothing. You're sleeping if you don't. That's all I can say. All right. And if you like this video and help it grow, give it a thumbs up. And like I always say, play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless.